Holligan, still green. Couldn't quite pick it. Still pitcher. Still pitcher. A deflection off, it's a corner for Kingstonian. That could have gone either way. Tim Wells.
I think that's the first mistake Yeovil have made. It was a bad clearance and pitcher was in the way of it. Had a go at a shot, deflected for a corner. Who knows? I don't write the script of this match.
Both sides are tiring now, Tim.
Are they? Well, if they are, then I still think Yeovil will be fitter than us because they're full time.
Pitcher with a kick. Patterson comes back. He lunges it down. Bad ball from Patterson. They're still there though, Kays. They're fighting for it, Kingstonian. They are fighting. Jones gets a push in the back. No, he's not going to give way. Jones, go and run up. Kingstonian, he's telling them to run up. He's...
Well there, Mark Jones tried to be knocked off by their player, but
Jones is shouting for his team to move forward. They're not moving forward. He had a good ball there to put over, and there was no one there to take it. It's pitcher. Trying to Yeovil. Afternoon. Marcus Jones, ex-Kingstonian player, is that right, Tim?
I'm not sure if it's that one. If it is, he's certainly a different player to when he used to be at Kays.
Well, my son picked it out earlier on.
Well, if it is that Marcus Jones, then he's certainly a different player.
Patterson there, Patterson holding it up, got to get in the box, pitcher, tries a strike, kept it a bit low. That could have been a good try there. That's what they've got to do, they've got to apply pressure to Yeovil on these last few minutes. I think we'd be happy with a draw now. I'm sure Jeff Chappell would. I mean, we'll be happy with a draw. It's a point, Tim. I know it's not the full Monty, but it's part of it. No, only one. Mackindo to take it, the substitute. Low one.
No good.
Oh, it's headed out. Weren't a good one. They've still got it though. Still got possession. Tonkin.
Rosehead.
Jones. Still. There it is. There's the winner. That was a dot on the card. There's the winner. Yeovil have got the winner. Yeovil have got the winner. Jeff Chappell walks away with his head held up. He looks gum. That's it. It's all over now for Kingstonian. Yeovil have got the winner. Their crowd behind the goal are jumping up and down. There it is. Warren Patmore gets his second goal in the 90th minute. It's Kingstonian 3, Yeovil Town 4. Well, Tim, you know, one goal lead was never enough.
No.
I know you look pretty down, Tim, but one goal lead was never enough.
That's the thing, you see. When they get the ball, they know what they're doing. They're attacking. We never broke it down, and you somehow could see it happening. That's why we're down the bottom and we're up the top.
They look very dejected now, Kingstonian. Yeovil supporters delirious. There it is. There's the final whistle. It's Kingstonian 3, Yeovil Town 4. Well, what a result here this afternoon. We've seen 7 goals. It's topsy-turvy. 1 minute Kingstonian in the lead. Then Yeovil drew level. Then Kingstonian again. I know, Tim, you're looking very dejected, but it's a great game of football. The players look dejected. The Kingstonian, they're walking up at Yeovil Town.
All over again, isn't it?
Yeah, it was another Bristol City there this afternoon. It was another Bristol City. At least they've gone off now. They're all shaking hands. I know you're a bit down, Tim, but your final analytics on this game this afternoon. This scoreline of Kingstonian 3, Yeovil Town 4. What's your final summing up, Tim?
Well, Yeovil are second, and now we know why they're second. You know, there was always a danger there.
Conference, Scarborough 0, Kettering 1, Rushton 4, Morecambe 1.
That makes it very hard now. We got another home match against Forest Green in a month's time. Is that our last conference match?
score 1, Southport 0. Thanks to our match sponsors today, O'Neill Design and Build, and our board sponsors Futurama. The next game here at Kings Meadow is on Easter Monday, April the 16th, when Kensington.
Colin Harrison, manager of Yeovil Town, a tremendous result for you today, Colin. What a game of football.
It's been a magnificent game for supporters, isn't it? Yeah. And you know, 4-3 situation in our favour, and I think we deserve it, because I thought we started the game very, very well, and really might have had 2 or 3 goals by half-time. I mean, Jimmy Glass, and I know that fella very well, I'll tell you, from my Scarborough days, but he's conceded 4 goals today, and he still ran out man of the match, and I think that says it all.
You know, there was a big difference. You could see it earlier on. You could tell the league positions when you, in the first 15 minutes. You know, you look the class side. You look like you were up there, and Kingstonian weren't. Maybe not near the bottom, but you could see the difference. Well,
that's for you to say. Yeah, all I know is it was going to be a hard game today. It was always going to be a difficult game today, even though, you know, I know Jeff Chappell. We all know Jeff and what he puts together and his players. He's got some very good players here. Why they're down at the bottom, and no one knows. We're all surprised, not only Colin Addison. I think all the conference are very surprised that their league form has not been good, but we still had it all to do, and I can't give any greater compliment to my players to show that the character they showed, the resilience they showed, to come from behind 3 times and win 4-3 was absolutely magnificent.
And the Russian and Diamonds,
they've won again.
It could be anybody's league now.
They've won again, doesn't surprise us, but I think they just might be a little bit surprised when they heard the score come through. Kingstonian 3, yeovil 4. I think that'll be a big shock to them, but we're still in there. We've never shouted our mouths off. It's all to play for. We'll just keep going, 1 game at a time.
So you just got a couple of games in hand over?
Well, you know that. I think we all know that the situation is we're 5 points behind again now, but we still have 2 games in hand, and we still have Russian to play in a fortnight at Yeovil.
And that could be the crunch game?
I'm sure it will be.
There you go there, Colin Addison there, manager of Yeovil Town. The final score here at Kings Meadow this afternoon is Kingstonian 3, Yeovil Town 4. Steve Sedgley, new coach of Kingstonian Football Club. Steve, disappointing result today. You must be very pleased with Kingstonian last 2 performances since you joined the club.
Yeah, I said our first game it was just a case of seeing what you've got. I think you've got a hugely talented squad. But the thing that's killing us at the minute, we can giving away bad goals. That's not just the defenders, because the defenders play well, but we're giving away, getting punished for sloppy marking, and it's, you know, they didn't really. They've had a lot of possession today, but we've actually gifted them 3 goals here. And it don't matter what league of football you're playing, whether it's Sunday League football or Premiership football, if you can give people time and concede bad goals like that, then you're asking for trouble, and that's what's killed us today, really.
See, these sloppy goals, as you rightly said, have been going for quite a while now, before you came to the club. What sort of action will you be able to take on that since joining?
Well, I said I've seen 5 bad goals being conceded since I've been here, and you know, it's a case of getting on the training field and just like tell them and coach them through the bad mistakes they're making. But the unfortunate thing at the minute is they've got so many games coming up. It's hard to get on the training pitch.
I mean, the positive side of today's game, Holligan and Green worked tremendously well as a strike force, which Kingstonian have been lacking in recent games.
That's what I said. They've started scoring goals now, but we conceded more than it. No, I think the lads can be pleased with themselves in the way they perform, because, say, you know, Yeovil no mugs, that's the second in the league. It doesn't lie at the table, but you know, until you eradicate those individual mistakes, you're always going to be up against it. To score three goals at home against the second team in the table is a good achievement, but you should never concede 4 at home. And the lads are gutted in there, because you know, they're a lovely set of lads, but you know, really we've got to start picking up points very soon.
Well, it is dangerous now. I mean, although there are a couple of games in hand, next game, have you got the next game?
Northwich Victoria away,
but Kingstonian this season have really played well away from home.
That's right, yeah, sometimes it can be difficult to play at home. I know they've only won 3 at home, but yeah, the good thing in football is now that they've had a bad result today, they feel down, but they've got a chance to put it right on Tuesday.
And that's right, you can lift them for Tuesday's game, and hopefully, you know, really treat each game as a cup final again, or a cup game, which Kingstonian really excelled in this season.
They have, yeah, but the bread and butter, I mean, I don't want to get out of this league. Yeah, they've got a chance to put it right Tuesday. I said I won't have to pick them up, because they're there's a tremendous team spirit in that dressing room. It's unbelievable. When I come, I couldn't believe how good it was, and you know, I said to them, don't ever lose that, because once you lose that, you're in trouble. But I said, you know, we've just got to eradicate the silly mistakes, and I'm sure we can push on from there.
There you go. Well done, Steve. Anyway, at least you know, since you joined the club, they are, you know, 2 pretty good results there for Kingstonian, although they're not totally winning what the club wanted, but you know, it's a sort of start. You know, it's a bedrock there. So there you go, Steve Sedgley, the new coach of Kingstonian. The final score this afternoon is Kingstonian 3, Yeovil Town 4.